Hey there, everybody. Long time no see. I took a little bit of a longer break than I anticipated, but the end of the year for work for me is pretty busy, and then I had some other freelance projects that I was working on that were taking up a lot of my creative energy, and I was already feeling like there was a little bit of burnout happening with this channel, and I'd only really been doing it a month, so I didn't want to forge ahead, burn myself out further, and then have this channel not last as long as I want it to. And I wanted to reevaluate what I want to do with the channel going forward. So, update. My new schedule, instead of posting every Wednesdays, I'm going to be posting twice a month instead of 4 times. And it's going to be on the 1st and the 15th, or the 15th and the last day of the month. We'll see how things go. For February, right now the plan is going to be the 1st and the 15th, because you're seeing this on the 1st of February. So yeah, that's my new schedule. I figured I don't want to make videos just for the sake of putting up a video, because I'm not really trying to make this channel into a business of any kind, so I'm not really trying to fight the algorithm. I just want to make videos that I enjoy, and that hopefully you guys enjoy watching too. So with that in mind, we are going to do something I haven't done in a couple of months. It's going to be currently inked, because I actually have had changes in my pen arsenal. My current rotation has changed since the last time I talked to you guys. And I've gotten some new pens. So we're going to start with something that hasn't changed since I've gotten it. It wasn't involved in my last currently inked, but I've only ever had this ink in this pen. And that is my TWSBI VAX 700 R Iris, which is currently inked, which I have re-inked 3 times, which I'm shocked that I've used up this full capacity. This is inked with Sailor Ink Studio 150, which I absolutely love. So we're going to zoom in so you guys can see. This is Tomoe River paper. This is 52 GSM in my Lily is this side. This is my A6 Hobonichi. I love it. For like little notes and everything, it's absolutely perfect. So let's make sure everyone can see everything. Fine. Number 6 Yovo nib. Still loving this ink. Still loving this pen. I haven't had it uninked since I bought it. If that is any indicator of how much I love this pen. Next up is going to be what I use that primarily in this one, because it actually fits the little pen loop that's in the side of my cover. This is my Lamy Studio Glacier with an extra fine nib, but actually what I ended up doing with it, it's not the extra fine nib that came with the pen, ironically enough. It's the extra fine nib that came with my All-Star, just because it's a little smoother and actually a little broader, but it's not as broad as the fine nib on my Safari. I can't explain it. But I like the way this certain extra fine nib writes better. And this one is inked up with my other Sailor, another one of my Sailor inks, which I just got a sample of, Sailor Manyo Haha, which is just a really fun ink. This one, it's, I'll pull it up a little more to the camera so you can see, because it's a very light ink. It's got some really nice color variation. It's just a very nice, pretty light blue. It's kind of like what I love about Lamy Bonito Way, but it's just like, I don't know, just slightly different. I can't explain it, but it's just really pretty. And I've only had it in this pen for maybe a day or 2, but it's a lot of fun to work with. Next up is something else that hasn't changed since the last time you saw it. That is my TWSBI Transparent Purple Eco with my medium nib and Sailor Ink Studio 450. I love this ink. I love this pen. That hasn't changed. I don't think that'll ever change. If it does, I'm no longer the person you thought I was. Yeah, this is still my favorite purple ink. I am using a lot of purples this month. It's all purples and blues, which is pretty much my aesthetic if you haven't figured that out already. It's a really fun ink. It's a really fun pen. I don't have much else to say about it other than it's my favorite combination, and I don't foresee not having this for a very long time, since I've had this inked up, at least since I got 450, and that was months ago. So I've had this inked up, refilled, obviously, but I've had this inked up with 450 for at least the last 2 to 3 months. So the newest pen acquisition was something that I've been wanting to get for myself for a long time, and I kind of wanted a specific occasion to buy it. And that freelance project that I was working on for a while was I was ghostwriting a book actually on how to use fountain pens. So now that that's been finished and sent to the client and it's out of my hands, I decided to treat myself, and I got an Opus 88, this is a big pen, Opus 88 Coloro demonstrator. And I've never had an intentional eyedropper pen. I've had pens that could be converted into eyedroppers. And you can see the ink's getting kind of all up in the cap. And honestly, I kind of love it. I think it looks really cool. And this is currently inked up with Diamine Polar Glow, which y'all know that I love. This is the medium nib, the medium number 6 Jowo nib. This is like a monster nib right here. Like, even like the VAC 700R has a number 6. It must not be as exposed as this one because it doesn't look as big, but still, it's a lot of fun. So this is... and you all know that I love Polar Glow. But it's a fun ink, and like, honestly, if I get ink on my fingers because I'm using this pen, I don't really care. It's a lot of fun. It looks really cool in the pen, and also from previous experience, I know that this ink is very, very, very not waterproof. I've seen ink that's been dried on paper for weeks be washed away because I spilled water on it. So I know I won't have that big of an issue getting this cleaned out for when I want to change inks, whenever that is. This fits all the way filled to the brim. It fits 3 milliliters. I didn't fill it all the way because I don't want to get anything too much in the threads, but I've had this one for about a week, and it's a really nice pen, and it writes super, super smoothly, which I really, really love. And last but certainly not least, we have the gold mainstay, the Visconti Van Gogh Starry Nights, with not Polar Glow and not the Lamy Studio ink that I had in it last time. This one is inked up currently with one of like my original favorite purple inks, which I don't know why it took me this long to do it, because Starry Night, Lilac Night, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. So this is inked up with Diamine Lilac Night, and this is the Visconti Fine Nib, which writes like a medium of everyone else's pen. Let me hold this up a little bit so you can get a better look at the ink. So as you can see, we got some of the sheen coming through on Polar Glow, which I love. And Lilac Night's coming through a little darker. It's kind of like a dusty purple. It's like a dark dusty purple, so it's not like a lavender. But Lilac is a great comparison, and like compared to like the very lavender that is Ink Studio 150 and like the bright effervescent purple that is 450, it's a nice combo. Like, I've got the same color family going here, but when you look at it, like they are all different inks. So it's not like I have all inks that look the same. They're all very different. And that's what I like about my ink collection, is they're all in the same color family, so I can really use them for anything. But at the end of the day, they are all different inks. Okay, so to recap, we have the TWSBI VAC 700R Iris with Sailor Ink Studio 150. We've got the Glacier Lamy Studio with Sailor Manyo Haha. The TWSBI Ego Transparent Purple with Sailor Ink Studio 450. The Opus 88 Demonstrator with Diamine Polar Glow. And the Visconti Van Gogh with Diamine Lilac Night. So clearly I've got my two favorite ink brands here. I've got Sailor, I've got Diamine. If I wanted to throw in a Van Diemen's, I'd pretty much have the trifecta, but that would require inking more pens, and I don't have space for more pens. Because as you all know, I like to keep with 3 pens in my pen case, 1 in each notebook. That's all I got space for. That's all that I get to ink up. So thank you so much for watching. And for those of you who subscribed because of the Chris Syons fountain pen hobby tag video. I thank you so much for being here and for watching and for sticking around while I went on my hiatus. I can't wait to get back to making more of these videos. I can't wait to talk to all of you about pens and ink and to experience all the fun inky goodness. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, pen friends. Bye.